Hello and welcome to another episode of Wizard Goes Boom. Today I wanted to talk about Module B2, Keep on the Borderlands, and how it relates to the OSR. In the annals of tabletop role-playing games, few modules have achieved the legendary status of Keep on the Borderlands. Authored by Gygax and first published in 1979, this module has become a cornerstone for dungeon masters and players alike, serving as a quintessential sandbox adventure that has influenced countless sessions and inspired a movement known as the OSR, the Old School Renaissance, or Old School Revival. Keep on the Borderlands is set in the untamed lands where civilization meets the wild. The adventure centers around the eponymous keep, a lonely bastion of order surrounded by the chaos of the Caves of Chaos. This locale serves not just as a setting, but as a microcosm of adventure. Every corner holds potential for exploration, combat, and intrigue. The keep itself is a detailed living community, offering players various NPCs to interact with, quests to undertake, and an overarching sense of a world that exists beyond the immediate threats of the caves. This setup encourages a sandbox style of play where players can choose their paths, engage in diplomacy, or dive directly into dungeon delving. Gary Gygax himself in the module writes, "The keep is a microcosm, a world in miniature. Within its walls, your players will find what is basically a small village with a social order, and will meet opponents of a sort. Outside lies the way to the Caves of Chaos, where monsters abound. As you build the campaign setting, you can use this module as a guide. Humankind and its allies have established strongholds, whether fortresses or organized countries, where the player characters will base themselves, interact with the society, and occasionally encounter foes of one sort or another. Surrounding these strongholds are lands which may be hostile to the bold adventurers. Perhaps they're areas of wilderness filled with dangerous creatures, or maybe the neighboring area is a land where chaos and evil rule. There are natural obstacles to consider, such as mountains, marshes, deserts, and seas. There can also be a magical barrier, protections, and portals. Anything you can imagine could be part of your world if you so desire. The challenge to your imagination is to make the world which will bring the ultimate in fabulous and fantastic adventure to your players, a world which they may believe in." What makes Keep on the Borderlands a quintessential sandbox adventure is its structure. Unlike more linear adventures, this module provides flexibility. Players are not funneled through a single storyline, but are instead given a region to explore at their leisure. They can engage with factions within the keep, undertake side quests, or explore the myriad of caves, each with its own set of challenges and creatures. While combat is certainly a part of the experience, the module encourages exploration, negotiation, and strategic decision-making. This aligns with the OSR philosophy, which emphasizes player ingenuity and creative problem-solving over the brute force of statistics. The module was designed with the idea that not every encounter should be winnable through combat alone. Some might be too powerful, urging players to retreat or negotiate, which adds a layer of realism and tension. The OSR seeks to recapture the spirit of early role-playing games, where rules were less about simulation and more about facilitating narrative and player-driven adventure. Keep on the Borderlands embodies this ethos. It uses a framework where the rules support the story rather than dictate it. This approach champions creativity, allowing DMs to adapt scenarios on the fly based on player actions. The sandbox nature gives players significant control over what they explore and how they approach problems, a core tenet of OSR gaming. There's an inherent thrill in uncovering secrets within the caves, a feeling that OSR games strive to maintain by promoting environments where every decision can lead to new discoveries or dangers. Keep on the Borderlands has been reprinted and revised over the years, each version adding layers while preserving its original charm. Its design principles have not only influenced dungeon masters in crafting their worlds, but also shaped the narrative style of many modern adventures. For new DMs, it serves as an excellent starting point, showcasing how to run a game where the story emerges from player choices. It's often cited in discussions about game design, particularly how it balances structure with freedom, a lesson many indie RPGs have taken to heart. Over decades, countless fan-made modifications, extensions, and adventures inspired by Keep on the Borderlands have emerged, fostering a vibrant community. Keep on the Borderlands isn't just a module, it's a blueprint for adventure. Its legacy within the OSR movement and beyond underscores its role not only as a game, but as a piece of interactive storytelling that encourages creativity, exploration, and the timeless thrill of adventure in uncharted territories. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or a newcomer to the realms of D&D, the Keep welcomes all to test their mettle against the chaos that lies within and beyond its walls. The Keep itself, often referred to simply as the Keep, serves more than just a physical location in the module. It's the heartbeat of the adventure, providing a rich backdrop for storytelling, character development, and strategic gameplay. Here's an in-depth look at the iconic stronghold. The Keep itself is robust, fortified structure with thick walls, towers, and a moat, designed to withstand its threats from the nearby caves of chaos. Its design reflects a medieval fortress complete with battlements, a gatehouse, and inner defenses, making it a strategic point of interest for both defensive and offensive operations. Inside the Keep is segmented into various areas. The inner bailey includes barracks for soldiers, a chapel, storerooms, and the residences of the Keep's officers and the Castellan, who governs the Keep. Each area provides opportunities for interaction, espionage, or even subterfuge. The outer bailey, one finds the common areas like the tavern, guild, buildings, market stalls, and homes of artisans and traders. This area buzzes with activity, offering players a chance to gather rumors, trade goods, or engage in social combat. Beneath the Keep, there are dungeons where prisoners are kept, which can serve an additional adventure locale or a place for intrigue. Life within the Keep reflects a microcosm of medieval society. There are nobles, commoners, guards, clergy, visiting adventurers, each with their own agendas, secrets, and alliances. This diversity creates a rich environment for role-playing. The Keep's Castellan might have political ambitions. There could be rivalries among the nobility or between church and state, providing a backdrop for players to navigate or exploit. The market stalls, traders, and guilds offer economic challenges and opportunities. Players might engage in trade, theft, or even influence the local economy through their actions. The Keep is populated by memorable non-player characters, from the stern Castellan to the seeker of curate to the greedy guildmaster or various merchants and soldiers. Each NPC can provide quests, information, or become allies or adversaries based on player interactions. The keep isn't just a safe haven, it's a central node from which the players can launch expeditions into the caves of chaos. Its proximity to danger makes it the perfect base for logistical planning, healing, restocking, and regrouping. Players can influence the keep's military strategies, perhaps leading to the fortification of defenses or organizing forays against the monsters. Their actions have lasting impacts on the keep's survival and prosperity. Being on the Borderlands, the keep is also a melting pot for various cultures, offering a backdrop for cultural exchanges, misunderstandings, or alliances, enriching the narrative with depth. In Keep on the Borderlands, the keep is not merely a setting but an active participant in the story. It evolves based on the player's decisions, potentially from a beleaguered outpost to a thriving fortress, or even to ruin if neglected or mismanaged. This dynamic interaction with the keep makes every session unique, embodying the spirit of what many love about D&D. The ability not just to play a game, but to live within and impact a richly constructed world.